What's up, Planeswalkers? Another day, another deck, and today we're heading into Alchemy to play the most hated or beloved or banned card, actually. Vivi is still here, and Arena does have a lot of it. So, the only difference now, I believe, is that you tap it rather than just pay the 0. And then we've got a nice Izzet shell here with Illuminating Lash, Balmor, Lightning Strike, Draycatcher, Into the Flood Maw, Opt, all these good things, along with Swiftspear's Teachings and Wild Ride. Let's get right on into it. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel. We're on our way to 1900. And, I think we'll go ahead and keep this. We've got Draycatcher, so turn 1, I'm going to throw down the Riverpyre Verge. Oh, we're facing a Mythic player. Interesting. We can go ahead and bounce the the Stadium Headliner with the island. Then we'll play the Riverpyre Verge, Draycatcher. Next turn, depending on how this goes, we could be hitting the opponent. Well, never mind. They Lightning Strike it. I say we could be hitting the opponent for quite a bit. So let's throw down a Draycatcher again, though. We didn't get another land, so we're going to be behind the curve a little bit. Hopefully opponent doesn't have one too. And they have the Headliner, so we could still see it. There's the Headliner. Clockwork Percussionist. If they attack, I think we throw the block, because worst case scenario, they get a land and they're saved a little bit. I would say best case scenario, which didn't happen, they get a spell that they can't play. I think we gotta go with like an Opt here and hope for the best if we can get a land. Well, put the Opt on the bottom. There's a mountain. That's perfect for us. So let's go ahead and Illuminating Lash. Go ahead and take care of that. Swing out for 3, and we get to create a 2/2 Flying Drake. And let's see what opponents got. Clockwork Percussionist again. Well, I may let this one go through. Yeah, I don't trust it. I feel like opponent has something. Well, there's a Seer Slicer Goblin. Good for them. And let's... I think we want a Swiftspear's Teaching, but we can go ahead and do an Illuminating Lash to get rid of the Goblin. We get to draw a card from the boon that we have. And then we can still go ahead and swing out. Vivi in hand now, though. I think we want to go Swiftspear's Teaching, too, just to draw an extra card. And the next turn, if we play Vivi, we can make it have haste. We do have the Verge now. And, ooh, do we risk it with the Wild Ride? I don't think we do, because we know opponent's going to block the Draycatcher. And there we go. Swing in for 2. And see what opponent does. Well, throw the block now. We take 6 damage. And I think we can wrap this up, or getting close to it. We could go Vivi, but I think I'm going to go Draycatcher. We will give it haste, and then we will go ahead and Wild Ride the Draycatcher here. Go ahead and pump it up, and then we'll have another Drake option here. We could tap those other 2 and give it 3 more, but it's fine. Pass the turn and hope that the opponent doesn't have a way to board wipe. I don't think that they do, really. And Emberheart Challenger, I think that's going to wrap it for us, because even if they Bolt Wave here, they have a 3/3. We're going to create a flyer. We've also got a Lightning Strike to face, and yeah, we got it. On to the next one. Ooh, a fellow Fibblethip enjoyer here. Speaking of which, I think Fibblethip is going to be interesting with the Avatar set. I know that there's a plot card. I may try to force one in. Yeah, let's Stormchaser's talent. I'll say Desert Cenote is pretty good for us here. We can go ahead and make it a island and a mountain. And then we can throw the mountain down, Balmor, swing for one and hope for the best. Momo over there, chilling. Anybody get any good cards in the Avatar pre-release if you went and played? I picked up an Aang and a Appa. Steadfast Guardian. Alright, so now I think we gotta play this. Go ahead and select blue, red. We can... I think we go Swiftspear's Teaching. Yeah, Swiftspear's Teaching, draw a card, pump everything up. It's only if we play a creature spell that it gets that option to go ahead and do it. So I think we do Wild Ride just to go ahead and get a little bit more damage here. And Prowess, swing in for 11. Opponent goes down to 7 or 8. Jeez. I'm a mono red player at heart, y'all. I can't do math. See what opponent has. I notice I say that a lot. I need to change up my vocabulary. Ah, so they're playing Kona. I think we have to play a little bit cautious here. So I'm going to go for Vivi. We will give Vivi... Oh, we could give it Prowess, you know. Oh, well, Dispelling Exhale. We don't even get to pick. They're playing Kona, so I'm going to hold on to. Let's give it haste. I'm going to play Into the Flood Maw, so we don't want to rush out a Burst Lightning or anything because it won't do enough damage. I mean, we bring him down to 6. We would have, like, what, 5 damage total? Yeah, so we just got to hold out. Whenever opponent plays their Kona and they go to station it, we can bounce it back to hand and secure the victory. Kona, rescue Beastie or Bestie. Go ahead and bounce it back up. Go ahead and get that squared away. Good game, opponents. Game 3. Let's get into the next one. An accomplished alchemist. Now this is something I'm not used to. I'm really not used to alchemy, but I'm starting to love it. Nah, it's not bad. Let's go ahead and I think we have to, I mean, we could Sulfur Falls. I think we just have to go ahead and mountain. And then... Okay, so next turn we can go ahead and Stormchaser's talent, but I think we go Drakecatcher here. Drakecatcher will be good because we can Stormchasers, then into Wild Ride, then into Wild Ride, and it'll be a Wild Ride for opponent. Oh, never mind. I was going to say, opponent has the answer. Seam Rip is such a good card. Let's go ahead and throw down the starting town. Let's get Stormchaser's talent down as well. Go ahead and get our otter, and we're going to make a big ol' otter here. I think we can get it up to 9, but let's do the Swiftspear's Teaching, I think, rather. So the next turn... Oh, darn, I was hoping we'd get a creature. I was going to say, if we get a creature, we can give it haste. Opponent's showing white-blue, so they probably have board wipes. We want to try and be as quick as possible. We could have hit them for a few more damage, but they might have some kill spells. They do have the demo field, so I know that's going to hurt a little bit if they take out our land, but we have the backup Sulfur Falls. Okay, opponent taking their time, really thinking about it. Emergency eject. Okay, well, unlike some other areas, I don't really use much else on the Stormchaser's talent. So let's go ahead and deal 3 damage. Wild Ride. Maybe we should have done that a little bit backwards here. Draw the card. We get the Riverpyre Verge. Swing out for 6. And I think we got this. Opponent could kill our creature, but then we've just got to... Okay, world map. We've just got to heavily rely on our spells then, because we can deal some 3 damage with the Illuminating Lash, draw a card, things like that. They're going to search for a basic land. They get an island. Okay. Dauntless Scrapbot. There goes our graveyard. That's fine. We've got an opt here. So opt. What do we got? Another opt. This is one of the few times that I'm okay with opt into opt. Go ahead and boom, boom. Put the island on the bottom. Well, starting town. We get to go ahead and deal 4 damage. We get to get rid of the Dauntless Scrapbot too. And swing out. We could have tried to attack first and then just ping the opponent for 3, but I would rather get the 4 damage in than not get the 4 damage at all. And there's the Ultima. Too bad it doesn't take that Seam Rip. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Never didn't have it. What's likelihood opponent has a counter, huh? We gotta tell them. Never didn't have it. 4 damage to the face. And boom, draw the extra card just in case as well. And just like that, let's get into the wrap-up. So this was Alchemy VV. Alchemy was actually pretty fun. I know everybody's mad and upset about how long VV went without being banned in Standard and how it ruined Standard, but maybe Alchemy is the way to go for really testing out these cards first and seeing new ways to go ahead and produce them. I wonder if they could ever do that, in paper, but probably not. But once again, thank you for all the support, and let me know if you have any comments, any decks you want me to try, and if you're ready for Avatar in the comments. But first and foremost, last but not least, you are doing everything right today, and you matter. Goodbye.